Good day and welcome. Hope you're having a great day and stuff. Doing the flooded foothills, reinvigorating the mind. Stephanie, thank you for sharing and liking. All right, so we gotta go grab, kind of set it up. The big root, metal framing, back. Grab the wood framing. That'll be a lot framing, but we'll get it. Maverick, you're late. I don't know. I kind of start at most of the time around this time. You know, what did I do today? I played a board game for a while. Uh, it's Starbucks. Nothing too exciting. Well, hit exclamation point notify and that'll refresh that.
You are our guest.
That'll refresh that. Maybe sometimes it needs to be refreshed. Or maybe you have your notifications off. You know, you got to double check that too.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
God, thank you for sharing and liking. I drove off the road. What board game? It's called Fallout Shelter. You know, you got the objective is to get your uh the most happiness for your vault dwellers. Do I play D&D? No. I mean, you know, I played some of the video games and stuff, but the actual on paper board game, I've only played it once ever, but I have played um other role playing games. Been years though. Years, I tell ya. Crap, I forgot to grab a trailer, man. Remake that run. Dang it. I need the trailer.
You are our guest.
John, thank you for liking. So what do you by Vault Dweller? It's just somebody that lives in a vault in the Fallout world. I gotta go basically that way after. Needed a trailer. Part of my plan to succeed. To make that run I just made 2 seconds ago. You haven't seen Followed on Prime? Well, that's your bad luck, I guess. Your bad fortune. Maybe your good fortune, depending on whether you like it or not, I guess. I'll, I mean, as presented in the Fallout world, I don't think there's vaults like that in the real world, but there are nuclear shelters and underground vaults that I'm sure rich people might have access to, but it's not in the same sense as the Fallout universe. Those vaults in Fallout world are pretty messed up sometimes. To have for dinner, I had Subway, eat fresh. Oh man, hiccups. I'm gonna take down this house right here. Both. Maybe I can put them on the trailer. The other one. There's two before, man. Rip. You see that? I was here a minute ago and there was two. Oh, there was. Well, we're gonna have to grab another one along the way here somewhere. In that warehouse. Which one's better between Rebel Moon and Fallout? I don't think Rebel Moon's been faring that well in the previews. Hey Lester. Um and Fallout has been, or like in the reviewers and stuff like that. Like IGN gave Fallout a 9 out of 10, and that's saying a lot. It's a Microsoft product. Get Yorkshire pudding and mashed potatoes,
You are our guest.
chicken and cheese bread. Thank you for sharing and liking, Lester. John for liking as well. Scott. Man, that kind of messes my plan up a bit. Thought there was gonna be two there.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Metal rolls there. I mean, I could technically grab metal roll, I guess. This warehouse right here. That sounds like a pretty good dinner. God had birthday spaghetti. Your parents and brothers. Nice. Why is there only two warehouses? I don't get it. Wreck my route. All right. I guess we're gonna try for here. They probably have two. One anyway. So I need 3 and then 2 wood. Oh, your dad's birthday today. Oh, there you go. Everybody's birthday is a similar time, eh? I think if I can cut through there and grab the thingamabopper, eh? See if I can find a way to do it anyway. Might not be able to do it with the trailer, so. I can't slam through these trees or what? Bet. Go down here. Wasn't the best move, I suppose. Now I'm stuck. Change it to the day. Trees seem pretty tough. Don't fall. Listen. Don't you fall tonight. Yeah. You like Rebel Moon there, Maverick? Did you watch it? You better have watched it because, it seems like ridiculous that you would ask for comparison to something you haven't seen. Almost is right. That was pretty close. I'm kind of mad that I thought there'd be two metal frames there, but when I jumped back, I guess made one disappear. Why on earth, Maverick, would you ask for which one is better if you haven't seen it?
You are our guest.
Shankar, thank you for liking. Well, I mean, what good does that information do you? Yeah, so what was good between this show I haven't seen and that show I haven't seen? I mean, that doesn't do you much good. At least, if you've seen one, you get a comparison. Need to know, you don't. Watch both and then make your own dang opinion. I mean, review wise, Fallout's winning a lot. I mean, it's very well received. But as to whether, you will think it's better or not, I mean, who knows? Watch 8, you're done, eh? Yeah, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. Don't tell them anything about it for spoilers' sake. If I can get through there somehow. Maybe through that way. Okay, so I need wooden planks times 2. Might as well put them on the trailer. And I guess we'll see where that... Guess that road probably goes to over there. If I see a way through there. I don't know. Gonna have to get around. Mountain.
You are our guest.
Spoilers. motivate you to watch. We don't care if you watch.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Caesar, thank you for sharing and liking. You know, spoilers also demotivate a lot of people. And, you know, like yesterday, over 1,500 people viewed the stream. So, um, you know, we don't want to spoil it for other people just so that you steal it, you know, because you don't even watch it on the actual service. There's no benefit at all for you to watch it. You know, if Amazon actually sees your number of another view, you know, they'll be motivated to maybe invest more. But since you steal it from the internet, there's no measurable number for them to incentivize them to make more. Have you watched The Boys too, Scott? I can't remember if you said you did or not. That series is totally good for anybody looking for something to watch. If you like the blood and gore and stuff like that, and superheroes from a different angle. This is where I gotta go. Road here now. Like that's a really good series. Start from the beginning. Called The Boys. Like season 1, episode 1. But it's like superheroes except for, you know, they're all gray gray morally, and um they almost have a corporate image, more concerned than saving people a lot of the time. But it's really well written. So what you got to do, there's a season 4 coming out soon. So watch seasons 1 through 3.
You are our guest.
And then watch Gen V, and then switch to or the watch season 4 once it comes out after you've watched Gen V. Assuming that you get into it. It's got some really cool stuff in it though. Man, we're really cruising here. Oh, gear didn't help. We're getting just enough to load. Metal beams. Not on the trailer. On the truck. There we go. Now we got it. I'll tell you one thing about the boys. I wouldn't recommend that one for Stephanie. I don't think she would like it at all. I would recommend Back to the Future for Stephanie, though. If I map my route out again. I want to get to over here, essentially. Oh, by the way, anybody is considering watching the boys, don't watch it with kids in the room. Because it's pretty adult oriented. Super graphic. And nudity and stuff too. Did you like the new Star Trek, Scott? Like the remake there with they did the movies. I remade the movies a bit. Um the guy that plays Bones in the remake is actually one of the main actors in The Boys. They don't get like all stuck up here because that's annoying. Um, which character is the actor? He plays the main guy. Bones is the character on Star Trek. Crap, man. Big mud puddle here, eh? Maybe we can leverage here from something. There's another movie coming out, I think. I think they're doing another one. Hmm. Maybe I can use that one instead. I don't know what the title of it is. They had like two movies now, I think. Those are more than 2 years old. You probably wouldn't like them.
You are our guest.
Thank you for liking. For movies. The lady that plays Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy is in that Star Trek too. Did I say it? No. Oh, I can't even. I don't know how to say that. Pretty tricky with the big trailer. Uh oh. Get out of the way, prompt. You know, when I'm streaming, I don't really have time to go and Google everybody's name. I mean, if they want to, they could type. Give me more information, but I'm sure there's lots of names that I don't necessarily get right. There, maybe that'll be hopefully clear enough. Oops, I forgot to release it. It's stuck on this other tree. Whoa. Knock off? Nope. I can't really copy and paste from my screen though, and I can't type that out, so. Malik, thank you for becoming a follower. Welcome to the Starbase. How much to become your follower? You can become a follower for free. You're following, or hopefully you are. You put exclamation point follow age, you can see how long you've been a follower for. See, 1,238 days ago you followed. That's even more than Stephanie. Oh, crap, man. This is the route I'm going here. Can you send a friend request? No, streamer accounts you can't be a friend with a stream. And I'm not gonna be your personal friend.
You are our guest.
Ashish, thank you for liking. My personal account's not very interesting, though. I don't really post too much on there. Why not? Well, a better question, why? Not like we hang out or have ever hung out. How do I know you're not like a scammer and are just playing the long game? Can we hang out soon? No, I wouldn't count on it just because you're like on the other side of the world. What would we even do? What would we talk about if we hung out in person? Probably ask me some movie questions. And you'd run out of things to say, and then you'd awkwardly sit there quietly, probably. Got some spices and a Bronze Series 7 shaver, and some Make Workwear gift card, or Mark's Work Warehouse gift cards for your birthday, and big joints. Are you talking about big joints as in like that stuff that's legal in Canada? Or are you talking about something else? Flavor injector for turkeys. Nice. Jeez, I needed that gas. Look at that, eh? You know, if you hung out with Stephanie, that'd be probably interesting because just to see what you guys would even talk about. MJ. Oh, there you go. Well, you know, I wasn't The reason I asked for clarification is you might have been talking about car parts or something. Yeah, Maverick can't have none of the big joints in the Philippines. There, it's pretty illegal there, I think. Does it taste good? You don't eat that. It's illegal here until you get caught. Yeah. I remember going down to Mexico, and there's some other people from Canada that were from BC as well. And the first thing they asked the guy at like the resort is if they could get any weed, and it's illegal there. Um, but it's like made me wonder, exactly. I mean, is that worth it if you ever got caught to wind up in jail in Mexico? I mean, it's not like the stuff in Mexico would be better. BC is supposed to be some of the best stuff in the world. You don't smoke or vape, but you can try it. There's some countries even, that if they're they did some weed in another country, like say they went to Canada where it's legal, and they come back and they detect that stuff, they can get in like serious crap. I think like Japan's like that or something like that. I remember Ross Regliati.
You are our guest.
If you were thinking for liking, Ross Regliati was a Olympic snowboarder, and he got caught. You can eat it, drink it, and smoke it. Yeah, you can get edibles, I guess. So you can technically eat it, but when you're talking about a joint, I was just saying, that you don't eat that. Maybe like in the old movies where they had to get rid of it really fast, Cheech and Chong, where Chong had to get rid of a bunch really quick or something. I don't know if it was even Cheech and Chong. I remember some show I watched, they did that. And they had their van made out of marijuana. Did you know that Pee Wee Herman. One of his first appearances as Pee Wee Herman was um on Cheech and Chong. The dispensary has gummies and chocolate and soda pop and MJ laced. Classic movie. I'm not gonna answer your question, Maverick. I'm streaming and it's recorded and all that stuff. Don't wanna put my partnership at any kind of risk by saying what I do or don't do. Because it is illegal in some countries that are viewing it. So I'm an influencer, right? So I can't really. I mean, some will take that chance. Watch out for that tree, George of the jungle. Can I DM you? No.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Birdie's here. Thank you for sharing the stream and liking. Oh, I don't know if you liked. If you liked, thank you for liking as well. We're not gonna hang out, Maverick. I mean, first of all, you show up like once every.
You are our guest.
Not even once a week sometimes. I'm like super not motivated to hang out with you. You're basically a troll robot, so I mean, don't feel the need to hang out with you in person. I can't see our conversation lasting more than 5 minutes until it gets uncomfortable. And since you're probably a little kid or something like that, it's even less motivating to want to hang out with you. You're all into movies, but you only are familiar with movies that are like 2 years or younger kind of thing. Doesn't add up, man. I'm sure I could ask Scott about some classic movie and he would say it's more than just classic. Like you don't know anything about so many movies that, anybody who's more than 8 probably know about. Stephanie didn't say hi to Birdie right away. She'd get prompted. Now we're stuck on something else. And we were no longer stuck on something else. Where's Timothy? I don't know. Probably sleeping or something. Timothy does love to sleep. It's pretty late for him. Not like the afternoon, like for you. Although I've been seeing Randy come by sometimes. He started watching me when I was playing Snowrunner the first time around. I watch for all these rocks. We don't. Ooh, I was watching for the rocks and accidentally ran into a pole, you know? Hey, Maverick, did you know that Tim Hortons has pizza now? Another pole. I'm good at hitting those poles. You'd think I would level the pole, but they make sturdy poles. That'd be gross. Tim's so far from what I've heard. Not great. Stephanie said she tried it. Found them spicy. Timothy's probably tired after almost winning Monopoly with you. Does that mean he was on your team or that you won Monopoly? That you beat him in Monopoly? Is that your way of flexing? You won Monopoly? Oh, you couldn't play Super Auto Pets? Got a banner ad, nice. Gotta watch them ads. Make a coffee shop, call it coffee only. I think most of these businesses have to diversify though a bit. Um, because of like Timmy's is saying that they brought in pizza because of they're basically business slows down significantly at about 11:30. One of the AI came first, Timothy came in second. Oh, okay. So you guys are all kind of playing with an AI. Not just donuts and coffee. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I get. I get the bagel belts. Timmy's doesn't really have great coffee anyway. McDonald's makes better coffee, I think. McDonald's coffee and A&W coffee is really good. Come on, keep going. Do you like coffee, Maverick? I was watching John Oliver, interesting John Oliver today, talking about like delivery services. Like DoorDash and all that stuff. And it was pretty interesting actually. He was saying that, they kind of cut a lot into the restaurants business because like for example, DoorDash only gives like 42% to the restaurant. So they kind of charge a little bit more than you would if you went to the restaurant directly. And then on top of it, and that's before you got delivery services and fees and everything. They take a cut out of the restaurants, like 30 to 40% of the restaurants charge, as well as what they charge for delivery and tip and stuff like that. And I guess sometimes they didn't even like, even at the restaurant says no, we don't want to use you guys. There has been like a history of sometimes they'll just put them on the app anyway, and then just pretend to be regular customers ordering those items. So, and then it could hurt the restaurant because maybe they're not packing it the same way, knowing that it's not a customer walking out with it. Second party. And then they also are bad because you know, since all the drivers are individual contractors, you know, they get take advantage of them. You know, so basically, you know, they're leaving the drivers mostly to fend from tips. There we go. We got to get one more metal beam to beat this, or to get this mine up and operational here, up here. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go straight to the end and drop this trailer off at the cement yard. Or whatever it is, steel place. Make a deli trio sandwich, mayo, lettuce, cheddar on sourdough. Nice, that sounds pretty good. Hard to get a tip in this city? Well, I mean, you know, I think you pretty much have to put a tip on there for them to take your order these days. For a lot of those apps, they see that there's a tip. Although some people are pretty bad about it. You know, they'll put like a 20% tip on the app so that the drivers grab the order, and then once the order has been picked up or dropped off, I mean, then they reverse the tip down to nothing. So, you know, waste the driver's time, you know. I asked Stephanie before if she tips because she orders from DoorDash a lot, you know, relatively. And she says sometimes, you know, you got to tip, you know. That's their primary source of income for a lot of them, you know. You know, sometimes they won't even pick up your order if there's no tip on it. Or, you know, if you don't tip, sometimes you might get spit in your food. If you like eating spit, tell Maverick's not here anymore. He just goes from talking a lot to absolute zero. Vehicles don't run on hopes and dreams. That's right. You know, it's wear and tear on their personal vehicle. And, you know, it's really that's their day, right? I delivered for a pizza place before, and it sucked delivering to the places that didn't tip. Like my truck right now. I know, hopefully these guys give me a tip. I wonder if Stephanie's here. Stephanie, when you order out, how much do you tip usually? Like 15% or 20%? Or is it more often nothing? Because they'll eat your food too and complained they couldn't find you. That's why you don't do tips. Pay up front at the counter. Or yeah, well, it's different culture in Canada and U.S. I think than a lot of places overseas. Oh, nailed my tire. Tipping cultures here, big here, and especially in the States, because a lot of these companies kind of model around the fact that people pay they make the wages intentionally low, because people, yeah. So the thing is that these companies underpay on purpose a lot of times. You don't remember? I mean, if it's your money, you should be aware of what you're paying. That's why, you shouldn't let your family order from four different places when it's your time to foot the bill. Not only is that bad for the restaurants, I mean, you're cutting into their profit. Um, because DoorDash is scumbags, and they're charging you for every single driver and every single um every single stop. Like literally, you could buy, like you said, you buy two subs for yourself and cookies. But I mean, if you buy like two subs and cookies, like even two cookies, you're looking at $50 just going to the restaurant. But you're looking at $75 um for getting it delivered. We don't all do DoorDash. Well, I mean DoorDash or wherever. All the same. They're all scumbag companies. DoorDash pays the restaurants less though. I gotta say when there's wrongs like that, you gotta bring it up. You assume people who are homeless are just poor and beg countless people for change, and they're either outside supermarkets disrupting their business or doing car washing on a cross intersection where police have started patrol. I had to make a complaint because they're idiots. Don't wash cars at a traffic light. That's dangerous and illegal. An old man here asked by someone, young fella, for a bus. Told the guy to get a job. You know, that's tricky sometimes with the homeless people. There's a lot of homeless people lately, especially because of COVID and the prices, everything going up. But some of those guys make good money doing that. Um, like they make way better money doing that um than going to work. Like even a good job, depending on, like, sometimes you see some that are, they're going back home after. But some people are honest. Go up here. There's a metal frame up there. want to go over here. Do your own shopping. You trust no one. You know, general. I will get sometimes. I'll get takeout like that, but or not takeout, but I will use delivery, but you do save a lot of money by picking it up yourself. You should beg for change after work. It's good money sometimes. That's for sure. Some of them get mad if you don't if you give them food instead of money. You know, some of them have I don't know if you've ever seen this birdie, but some of them have like interact stuff on their phone now. So even if you don't have change, they could take it via, you could swipe your Apple Pay or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of people that actually probably need help and stuff like that too. It's just there's a few bad ones that kind of ruin it for everybody. You're not hauling a trailer. It's not too bad to actually get through this area, I think. Most of the time, anyway. Kind of yank around a little bit. When you're with the trailer and stuff and you're all weighed down, it's pretty tough, though. You work hard, dress decent. People still lock their cars when you pass. I mean, somebody up to no good could look like anything, I guess. They scared you when you said no? Oh, really? Well, that sucks. That you get, never want to get feeling like you're have to worry. Most of the time, there's certain areas of the city and stuff like that are worse than others. I most of the time don't get asked for money too often. Once in a while, I'm not usually when if I go into the worst area, you get asked a lot more often. I'm driving without. I only need one more set of metal beams. So I'm not taking the trailer this time. You should tell them you make more than you. You know who makes the big bucks is Stephanie. She said that she wouldn't work at a mine answering phones while playing the Switch. And watching streams unless they paid her more than $50 an hour. So you got those kind of demands. That means you got the dough, yo. He likes to play the lottery and win. He's telling me one time she won the lottery, scratch and win pretty good actually. Man, I never get more than $5 most of the time. Stephanie's the high roller, man. She won that scratch and win that one time. Sugar Mama, yeah. This is where I gotta turn. You wish you had courage. We only have to $20 PNH. Is lotto winnings taxed in New Zealand, Birdie? In Canada, if you win, you don't get taxed on it. The lotto actually, a lot of it goes towards stuff like hospitals and paying for stuff like that. So I think that's all right. Most of the time, I'm just donating to the hospitals, is what I like to think.
You are our guest.
Man, I thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I wonder whatever happened to Scarlet. We never see her around here anymore. She's always saying hi from wherever she is at the time. Los Angeles or Toronto or whatever. Guess that route's not that great up there. Few blocks around Vancouver is just hospitals. Crash. This area is hard to turn around at too, isn't it? The dumpster's there. I don't think Stephanie's here. She didn't mention any correction about the lottery winning or how much she won because I couldn't remember exactly. Spending the big bucks. Excuse me. Get out of here. Map it out, I guess. Ride the rail back. Hopefully we don't flip. There we go. And we get to see hopefully an animation. I'll change it to daytime if I remember. Ride the rail. Yeah, I know. Gotta do that. You're still here. How much did you win on that one scratch and win that one time, Stephanie? Was it like $1,000? No, you were rolling in it. You were like winning the big bucks. No. It was a lot. I won $1,000 in a 50-50 draw before. Like 100. Oh, I thought it was like 1,000. Well, 100's pretty good anyway. What would you do if you won like $1,000? Yeah, what would you do if you won $100,000? That'd be even better. I know somebody that won one of those dream homes before. Pretty pleased about that. I would have rather had it be me, but you know, kind of cool seeing that, you know, not just some random old person or something won it. You know, it's actually somebody that I've met before. Won 100,000. I know she wins the money. Go to Vegas, but she doesn't want to go there because kind of nervous about the flashy lights. Although I didn't find Vegas particularly flashy. I mean, no more than any other place. Um, like the casinos, I think they're more aware of, you know, people having seizures and stuff like that. But I mean, they got like seizure warnings on video games and stuff too, so. I think if you're kind of careful, like, you know, your family members keep an eye out for you for if there's anything that might be triggering. I think it'd be just the same as going anywhere else for that matter. Granted, you know, um, Stephanie, you said you're also nervous about going indoors anywhere. There's tons and tons of people there. That's the only thing. I mean, you know, there's just everywhere people. Vegas has gotten pretty expensive though, too. You'd be scared around people when you have 100,000. Did you ever see that clip of like XQC, the streamer? He's a French Canadian guy that he got $1 million contract or something like that with Kick. He had like he was sitting in Vegas, right by the one of the booths where the you know you load your chips and stuff or whatever. You load your card more or less these days. With a briefcase like with like just a whack ton of money in it. I mean, that'd be pretty sweet to get signed to $1 million contract. Especially, he doesn't even make really. He doesn't play games or anything. He just kind of makes reaction videos most of the time. Well, he watches YouTube videos or whatever and reacts to them, and he's not even like a great reactor. To be honest, I'm not even sure what the big appeal for him is, but a lot of people seem to like him. He's a big gambler too, you know, like why Kick signed him. Their parent their parent site is a gambling online gambling site. Steph loves the strip club. She's gonna go right now to the strip club. I do have to remember to change it today. You can actually see the animation for a change. Apparently, strip clubs in the States and Canada are different, though. What I understand. I don't think they're allowed to take off all their clothes in the States. All right, let's make it so I can actually see. Daytime now. There we go. Now we'll see the animation. You see that one area going down there? I worked at a mine, and like you see that one area kind of going down. That's conveyor belt, probably. Um, you see where the maple leaf is on the top left, and there's like a tank there. Um, there's probably a conveyor belt between that and the upper building. So when I worked at a mine, I had to hose those down a lot of times, you know, underneath, like inside it. It looks like there's another conveyor belt going down to the building. You know what's probably inaccurate for this is that there's no no rail really up here, you know. Um, you know, because they'd want to load what they get onto something, not trucks. Such terrible roads up here. You'd think that they'd have you build a rail line, you know, haul a bunch of metal, and then build a rail line to the closest rail. I don't think there's any really close, but I guess they got the pipeline here though. So that probably works. They could probably send it, although I don't go so I guess that connects to here where they can probably ship it out, but I don't know. Usually pipelines are like oil and stuff. Seems kind of weird. You're back. Welcome back. You were gone for a long, long time. Didn't think you'd ever come back. Goat flatbed. Where's Mr. Stevenson's house then? How on earth do you get up here, eh? Guess up creek maybe? Kind of go up maybe and then over? Two wooden planks. Did not go to the strip club? That would have been really fast for a strip club trip. I wonder if this one's strong enough. You know, there's nothing wrong with going to the strip club. If you want to go to the strip club, you know, fine. I think anybody would hold that against you or anything. I think strip clubs have really fallen off though, because you know, stuff like websites online. I bet you they cut their business in half, the strip clubs. You know, there's one pole there. I found it. Oh, we got stars for Star.
Boobies.
Thank you for the stars. Hashtag Scott. Look at that animation. That's pretty cool, eh? The star, even. I should probably put my all-wheel drive on. You made it say boobies. The bubbers. Now, if you do 100 stars or more, it'll say the word. Like a rock. I don't even know. I don't remember what type of vehicle I'm even driving. Is it a Chevy? Holy crap, man. Really digging the dirt. I don't think I can haul anything with this. Pull the trailer. Like a rock. What'd you answer in the poll, Stephanie? Stephanie used to always say what she answered in the poll, but doesn't do that anymore. Unless I ask her. You like some spicy food? Well, that qualifies as yes. You don't even remember what you said. That you should be saying what you said earlier then if you can't remember. You guys see the episode of I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes, but have you seen Hot Ones, you know, where they interview people? Conan O'Brien was recently on that one. So they eat the chicken wings with put hot sauce on it, and it keeps getting hotter and hotter. The different hot sauces as they go through their question interview. And Conan O'Brien was on it, and it has to be one of the funniest episodes. Gordon Ramsay had a good episode, and Conan's was epic. Like it was good. Man, that guy so funny. Have you seen Gordon Ramsay's? His is pretty good too. You like you can just imagine Gordon Ramsay though. He's got this refined taste palette. He's eating these hot wings that are like super spicy. He's trying to counter it and he's swearing. Conan O'Brien was like, eating those hot wings like a champ, answering the questions like like he, like a lot of the celebrities, have struggle answering questions when their mouth is burning from the hot wings because it gets pretty hot. Like some of the ones they have are like super spicy. Zigzag slower and just little. Got my rack of gas and tools on the roof. I figured out sort of how to get into first person, eh? I thought I'd show you. Drive on the road. That probably make things easier. Drive with reckless abandon here. Thing bounces like mad. This is the kind of truck that Stephanie's foster family has, is the Chevy. Their favorite. They're a Chevy family, I think. And I use a lot of gas to get up here. Holy crap. Stop at the gas station after. Is this the same color as your Chevy, Stephanie? You know, they say if you have a red vehicle, you're more likely to get a speeding ticket. Oh, you don't have a Chevy? You have a truck, though? Drives a Mercedes? She doesn't drive, though. She gets limousined. Oh, you don't have a truck? I thought you had a truck. Yep. Where I can even pass it on to? On, let's move on the rocks here. I should probably turn on my differential lock. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna ever get out of this. Truck can barely move through this guy's driveway. Your foster sister has an X-Trail. You like riding in it? Run out of gas. I'm not even gonna make it to the gas station. Hey, do you think we can get anywhere with 9 liters of gas? Stop, gas station. Running out of gas is a Chevy thing. Okay, where are we supposed to go with this? Uphill. So I guess we're gonna wind up going that way. I was back the whole way we came. Really just take the tuz out here and pull it with a winch. You could pass a lot, but not gas stations. There we go. We'll use up our roof rack. Wonder if I can get out that way. I think it'd be any easier. Whether it'd be worth going on the hill, but yeah, stuff.
You are our guest.
For liking. Still, I just finished rebuilding that mine. A lot to this game, you know. How many liters of gas we have?
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
Did I miss the gas station? No, I didn't. Ugh. I bet you I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours on this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, I don't know, Starfield I had like 300 or so 100 hours. I bet you this one's very similar. Not just because I didn't play it just recently. Crap, man. I went the wrong direction. I'm gonna have to turn around. There's no way I have enough gas. I'm sure at some point I'll go up to something else, take a break, and go to another thing for a bit, then come back, and like every game. Although this one's actually been really getting good views, which is nice. Nice to play something fun and get a lot of views. Oh, I should gas up my road rack too. That's Stephanie's favorite music there. Did you hear it? I guess technically I probably had enough gas because this only holds 80 liters anyway. Do you have a truck, Esta? You are you like driving SUV or just a regular car? I have an SUV. While hauling gas goes faster with diesel. Oh, you have SUV? Nice. Oh, you use more gas than diesel, yeah. You know what they should do in this game? I think it'd be funny. Is they should put some sort of like EV vehicle in it. And then, you know, if you run out of gas, it let you put out the um I think I can get through this water, can I? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll use the winch. Um Let you put out like a, you know, like a solar panel and just wait. Your car. I wonder if Honda Pilots are in here. I know F-150s are. Stuck in the middle of the water. Watch. Whoa. Nothing, eh? Well, there's nothing for me to latch on to there. You have the tow package and all the bells and whistles. Nice. I don't think the Tuz can directly pull this trailer. Otherwise, it'd be really easy. Thing's got power. This is my go-to vehicle. You have to actually find it in one of the earlier maps. But once you find it, it really makes things a lot less brutal for some of the maps. This is Stephanie's favorite color too. She likes yellow a lot, I think. Yellow and hot pink. You have to go already? Alrighty. Well, thank you for coming by. Guess going off to the shops or something. I guess I probably should have went that way. Where I messed up. I gotta remember where I want to go. Up in the mountains or something. This way. Get over here somehow. This area is particularly brutal, but I wonder if there's a path right there. Right along that. I don't know if there's a path there or not. Guess you could go along this, maybe. No, I'll decide when I get there, I guess. Hey, look at this Chevy, can drive over anything, eh? Randy, thank you for sharing. Nobody falls off there.
You are our guest.
Thank you for liking too.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
See? Good, thank you. I'm giving my smaller vehicle a bit of a tow. I just put the trailer on directly, but I don't think I can. You know if you can? Can you tow directly with the TUZ? The scout trailers? I don't think you can. Like a rock. I think I can go up there. See if it looks crossable or not. Might be able to cross here. I just go. There's a mission right there. Potentially right there. I don't know if Tuz can handle that, but might be able to go straight across to the area right beside that though. I think you can go up there though. I think you'd have to still go along that way. Reel it in a bit. And hope I don't drop the load. I think I might have dropped the load somewhere. Crap, I'm gonna fall in. It had wood on it before. You weren't able to comment for a while. How come? What happened? To give you trouble? Man, if there's anything I could hook to, I could right that tuz and probably just pull right out of here. There's anything nearby though. Truck behind me. Couldn't comment or send stars, eh? Weird. Run out of gas. I dumped some logs before too, eh? Well, I don't know where our load was, but going up this way. Objective is to get the trailer there. Look at that, eh? We're on our way, though. We got out of it. Didn't need to get a crane out or anything like that. How deep this is. That's where the wood gets dropped off. Wonder why this trailer delivery is not counting. Here's where the wooden planks are. Wait, it's right this way, I think. The satellite dish. This Caterpillar truck. I'd use the big heavy one, but Caterpillar truck actually carries 2 units while having a small crane, whereas the big heavy one only can carry one. Although that big heavy one can drive through almost everything, though. Hey Scott, do you think having that extra wheel down or up is better? Right now I have it up. Sometimes I put it down and not really decided if it's helpful or not. Your down's better? Oh, crap, I passed them. They're right there. I don't know how I lost that, when I was hauling the other truck. All right, let's see if we can kind of advance there. Oh, dropping the water. I did it a few times before. Some other mission. But it is a really tricky spot. It had me hauling a bunch of logs and stuff. So I was a little bit longer. Alright, put the wheel down. Whoa, popped a tire. Oh, make a damage. Are there any points behind me? Nothing.
You are our guest.
No, thank you for liking. Stephanie bailed on us.
You are our guest.
Funny the Tusk can break through that, but or not break through, but the other truck has a lot of trouble. Esta said she had to go shopping. Don't you fall over? Ah. No way. I don't know if this thing can handle it, but we'll see. Stephanie's back. There, I'll repair it. And she's gone. The way? Hopefully this is the way. Like it's the way. There we go. We delivered the trailer at the same time. Yeah, the trailer disappeared. It was on the spot too. And I delivered that wood and mission accomplished. I bet you didn't think I'd be able to finish that level, Stephanie. I'm gonna steal its gas. Stephanie's job is to watch streams full time. Play video games. I love the cracking of the ice noise here. Well, she doesn't really watch the streams. She just kind of listens to them, sort of, I think. I want to get over there. Not sure exactly how to get over there, but I assume I gotta go cross maybe over here, and then maybe cross somewhere around here. Maybe to there. I don't want to see, put my camera down a little bit. What? Oh, geez. That one art rock is pretty harsh. Might be able to cross there, but I don't know if I can. I think I'd have to go there. And just boot her through the water. Think we can do it, Stephanie? Will my guy make it across this part? Or will he sink? I'll wait till Stephanie answers. Then I'll hit the gas. No, we might be waiting a while. Guess I'll just go for it. Damage the engine a bit. Yeah, you make it? Oh, that wasn't so bad. What? I already had this one? Abandoned trailer. Trailer right there. I can just grab it, I guess. Where do we gotta bring it? Top? Heck do you get up? Gotta make your way for here. Up there, maybe? I don't think this vehicle can hook trailers, though. Well, we can get it closer anyway. Maybe we can connect it, I don't know. I don't see an attached trailer option here. Oh, I guess. Carrying it, man. We go across the water. This way. The back of this somehow. Up to the sawmill. Back of the sawmill. That way. I have to just bring a truck there later. I don't see an option to hook it, so. Oh, tire. Don't say the trailer has to be in great shape. I'll blow up our engine. He's gonna float away on me. Funny, I'm right there, but my engine's broken. Well, wherever that goes, I guess. My engine broke in the water there. I think the trailer's close enough. I should be able to grab it, though. kind of in the middle of the river, but I should be able to pull it out, I would think. As long as we got a long winch, we could grab it, hopefully. Back it out, and then get it up the hill. But I gotta go to bed because I gotta work tomorrow. I'll have to do that next time. Hopefully it doesn't float away in the meantime. If you want to check out my YouTube, links in the video description. Thank you for whatever role you played today. Those who shared, followed, liked, and stars from Scott, much appreciated. Most recent chatters, Stephanie, Scott. The only most recent chatters listed. 51% said no to liking spicy food. And 49% said yes. So it was a very close one. Interesting. I don't mind spicy food sometimes. Have a good night, everybody.